Hello, Professor. Hello, class. Let's get started on our engineering project for Pong. So I chose the Pong in via Raspberry Pi, and it is a two-dimensional game that basically seems like everyone starts from. I believe this was the first game ever made, and it's a simple concept. There's two different bars on the edge of the screens, and you can program those to move with your arrow keys, and then that would be the right hand side bridge, or I mean not bridge, but right hand side wall. We'll just call it a wall. And you can control the right one with the up and down arrow keys, and then you can control the left wall with W and S. That's what I chose. So this is like a two-player game, and you can make it one player as well. And mainly the scope was for me to actually learn the code. Like, I wanted to be proficient, and I have gained that, and it's taught me that it's not easy, and it's pretty hard. The formulas you have to learn, it's pretty tough actually. So, what type of tools do you need? I used a fully functional Raspberry Pi 3 that had the operating software installed in the SD card. So there was the case, the motherboard, the actual SD with the micro SD housing, and there was different cables you need, like the HDMI cable, you need the USB-C, the micro USB power, so the Raspberry Pi can actually function. For other hardware, you would need a keyboard and mouse so you can interface with the operating system and type in your code. You would also need a monitor so you can see what you're doing. And once you have all those, you're ready to start your journey on the actual code. But to write the actual code, you would need the Pi game, which is not installed in Raspberry Pi. So what I would do, or what you can do, is you can go to the terminal and command sudo apt-get install Raspberry Pi, install Python, and that should do it. And after you've done that, you should go to the idle and say import Pygame, and then it'll be imported, and all you have to do is run it. Let's see, what other software and hardware? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, the procedure, first, like I said, you have to get Pygame, and that's not no easy task. You're gonna have to interface with your Raspberry Pi and write the command. Once you get Pygame, it would be a module that you can code in, which creates the actual window. So you have to create the window within Pygame. Once you have Pygame, you write down the code. Code is no easy task. It took me a while. And you write down the code, and you press F5, see where you're at, I hit F5 a lot of times just so I can see the progress, and it launches a cool little window which you can name. I named mine Salim Pi Project. But after all that, you must so you've done all the coding, you've entered everything, press F5, then it should just pop right up, the black window or whatever. You can change the color. Alright, so as you can see, I named mine Salim Pong Project Final, and the results were awesome, man. Like, it actually works when I would press the bottom key, arrow key. The actual Pong rebounder wall thing goes down and up. So I was really ecstatic about that. And then the left-hand one is controlled by W and S. And the results turned out awesome. It displayed my name, it worked, the ball is rebounding, and it's a cool little fast effect. So yeah, it worked out pretty well. Here is a little snippet of my code that is programmed to control the cool little wall thingies to go up and down. So if you can see, I've programmed K down, K up, and WP is true or false. It's basically telling the Python what it has to do, what it doesn't have to do. And man, these were pretty tough. But in the end, it's just a cycle. It's just like a cool little like a rhythm, kind of like math, like a pattern. There's always pattern in things, and as you can tell from this snippet, there's a pattern. So it's just all about, you know, thinking ahead and memorizing. Alright, so some of the hurdles, obstacles I faced while creating this game were actually the code. Many times I would press F5 and it just wouldn't work. And that would be because I would write the code incorrectly or in incorrect locations. So there's a backspace, it can be tabbed. You know, like if you create a code that shouldn't be, like if you press enter and it goes down, and you press backspace, you know, like by accident, and you write the code, it will not work. It will show syntax error. So once I caught that, I pressed tab, and then the code actually went to where it was supposed to go, and it worked. So that was one thing that kind of was like, why? But yeah, that was a big hurdle I faced. I was like, why is this not working? And then I realized it's not in the right format. Alright, well this is all well and dandy, but what did I really learn? I learned crucial code, meaning I learned int, the value of integers, floats. I learned a lot of things that is really pretty tough, man. Like, also, if it doesn't work the first time, you just have to keep overviewing it and see where you went wrong, because I hate when I get errors. But yeah, just integers, the syntax, learning different types of floats, learn the correct formatting. I learned the code, obviously, what to write, where to write it. These are all pretty, I mean, I'm not really like a professional, but with more practice, I certainly think I'll get the hang of it. As of right now, I've learned a lot. Learn to revise it too. It's awesome to revise because then you just catch it and fix it. And then many times it just works. Oh, I learned the slope as well. Also, I just wanted to make a note that this project will not be possible without Pygame. And Pygame is something you really need. It does not come with the Raspberry Pi, so installing it is a hassle, but once you get it in, it really does help. And there's not just Pygame, there's different software as well. I don't use it though. I feel like Pygame is much more user-friendly. Yeah. So one of my thoughts about this particular project was it was an amazing learning experience, to be honest. I did not know half of anything that I was reading, and to just sit down and learn it was a blessing because now I can interface with code, It's actually not easy, and using your brain is crucial. It feels amazing once you write everything and hit enter or F5 and boom, it pops up. But writing the actual code requires a lot of detail and decisiveness. If you are hesitant, you might not, you're not in the right frame of mind for this. You have to be sure. One thing I learned is you just got to be sure about what you're doing, because if you doubt, then your code won't turn out right. It really won't. And here are my references. Thanks, class. Thanks, professor. Have a good day.